everyone, and welcome to Kick Back with Iliana Menendez. Can you believe we're halfway through November already? So crazy. Well, it's that time of the week. It's Friday, so let's kickstart the weekend and get ready for Thanksgiving week the right way. On today's episode, we're talking about some stories circling the web, as always, because I gotta keep you guys in the loop. And I'm also sharing a modeling special I worked on that showcases the differences between all kinds of modeling, like pageant models, fashion models, and Instagram models, who are also considered influencers. Let's kick things off with a very futuristic present story. Once you get past the fact that it has no skin, the new robot from Disney Research is an impressive feat of robotics. The new robot can imitate human facial movements, specifically blinking and subtle head movements. A sensor in its chest area alerts the robot when to turn and face a person in front of it. Its eye movements shift from direct eye contact to rapid eye movements. It also moves slightly up and down to mimic breathing. The interactive robot named Gaze has the ability to communicate states and shape perceptions. It's apparent that Gaze can function as a significant tool for an interactive robot character. Disney's goal is to develop a system that will emulate a human-like mutual gaze. And wow, are they doing a great job. But of course though, everything Disney does is almost always perfect. And since we're already talking about robots, here's one that's not as loved as Gaze is. Walmart is parting ways with robots used to monitor store inventory as the retail giant realized humans are just as capable. The robot layoff is the result of the company cutting ties with startup Bossa Nova Robotics, which over the last 5 years provided 6-foot-tall inventory tracking machines to roughly 500 stores. Walmart executives determined they can use their own store employees to effectively keep tabs of inventory and are looking to replace the robots with workers who have been walking around the stores to pull online orders, which, by the way, have increased a lot during the coronavirus pandemic. Okay, maybe this is one of the best things to actually happen this year. Let's keep this mentality up and provide jobs to our people and not robots who, to be honest, I will never trust. What I do trust, though, is chocolate, and Hershey's has never failed me. The Hershey Company posted a sweet third-quarter profit as Americans stocked up on chocolate and baked their own treats amid the coronavirus pandemic. The Pennsylvania candy maker's operating profits climbed 33% to $611 million from July to September as lockdown consumers gobbled up Hershey bars and Reese's peanut butter cups. Well, before the height of the Halloween season. Hershey did have a sore spot in the third quarter, breath mints. Sales of its refreshment products tanked about 19% in the U.S. because the functional need for breath freshening has lessened with social distancing. I don't know, but I think those breath mint sales should be at an all-time high because those masks deserve a little minty freshness, especially after drinking coffee. Anyways, let's end things with the saddest yet cutest story out there. A beloved stray cat that made London's Southwark Cathedral her home was remembered in a special service hosted by the cathedral's dean on livestream. The livestream service of Thanksgiving was in memory of Dorkin's Magnificat, a stray cat that wandered into the building in 2008 and lived there for 12 years.
But I suspect we've never had a service for a cat. I know some think it's strange that we should be doing this, perhaps even wrong.
Dorkins was a common sight inside the cathedral and was popular with visitors to the church. They felt it was appropriate to hold a memorial for him. Dorkins' tenure at the cathedral included an encounter with Queen Elizabeth during a 2012 visit. The cat gave the Queen a look before going to sleep, eliciting amusement from the royal. The cat was an asset for the church's public relations. I mean, how could he not be? He was so cute, deserved the best goodbye possible. Well guys, let's switch gears up for the rest of the episode and talk about something I've been passionate about for as long as I can remember. Instagram has become a great tool for businesses to keep succeeding, including one of the biggest ones, the modeling industry. However, the ongoing controversy with this industry being considered a real job has grown in the past years. There's a lot of confusion when it comes to what models do and what qualifications they need for certain jobs. I sat down with some of my friends who are in the industry, and one thing was very clear. No matter what type of modeling they're into, the passion and determination has to be there. In the fashion industry, everything is multifaceted. With that, the concept of modeling is very diverse and has something to fit all types of people. Over the years, Instagram has evolved into a successful business tool for several industries, one of them being the modeling industry.
I would say an Instagram model is somebody with a high social media following, presence, and influence, and they basically use all of that to promote their niche. So, for example, I work with a lot of fashion and beauty brands, and they'll send me their products, I'll take some pictures, and then post in exchange for paid sponsorships.
Many companies use the social media platform to scout new talent. Catherine Pereda, founder and CEO of the Influencer Grapevine, specializes in talent management.
They're running their own businesses, so they have to deal with invoicing, they have to deal with taxes, they have to deal with paying their photographers, paying their vendors, sending back samples if they're on loan, all the things that come with basically running an editorial outlet, as well as being the model, being the creator, being the creative director, being the editor. They're wearing literally so many hats.
However, there is an ongoing controversy whether Instagram modeling is actually considered a real job.
A lot of people see this as just a bunch of girls taking pictures. All they see is the final result. All they see is you posting the picture. They don't really get to see the whole behind the scene and what it takes for you to get that picture. They don't see you having to plan every outfit, how to style it, where you're gonna shoot it, who's gonna shoot it, what it takes to edit that image. And to them it's really easy, like, oh wow, she takes a picture and she posts it, like what a job.
There are many areas of modeling and subcategories, all requiring determination.
First things first, the qualification that all of them have in common is determination to make it happen, because if the hustle's not there, you're not going to get the results that you want. I'd say pageant competitors are more based on personality and kind of having a personal brand, putting it out in the world and kind of standing for something, whereas modeling is more so a career, a job.
Many models in other industries believe that by supporting each other, they can make a difference in the world.
I think Instagram is a very creative way, and people can express themselves and show themselves in any way that they want. Same thing with pageantry, just pageantry's in person and Instagram's over social media. Both people or both groups of people are using their platforms to find out a way to make a difference in the world and to use their creativity to let their inner light shine. So it's kind of like we should band together and almost like try to like help each other.
But several don't seem to think Instagram models are realistic.
It's true, like they are portraying something that they're not. Not everybody goes to Starbucks with a full face of makeup and is, matching what it looks like. Being real on social media is very valued, but I feel like for fashion that's kind of hard to do because it's like, oh, how did you fail? You didn't look too great in this picture? Oh, well, get over it. Becoming an Instagram model is pretty simple because all you need is an Instagram, whereas like fashion modeling, it's not as simple as just getting an Instagram. You have to go to the agency. You have to really hustle and sell yourself.
With Instagram modeling also comes the controversy of photoshopping pictures.
When it comes to pictures or in person, like pageantry versus Instagram modeling, if you have a pageant girl who's going to be walking on a stage, she can't edit her waist when she's walking in front of 1,000 people and airing on national television. Instagram you can, but then also I feel like every woman and every person should be able to do whatever they want to do to make themselves feel comfortable. Do I personally edit my photos and my waist and stuff? Not really.
Even though Instagram has provided endless opportunities to many, it has also brought depression.
I feel like hateful comments can definitely affect a person, whether you're an Instagram model or you're not. It definitely gets to you sometimes just because all you're trying to do is pursue your dream and share your passion with the world. And to see that some people are hating on that definitely can create depression. But it's good to have people around you that do support you and they'll do everything to make you feel better. I don't think you really have to focus on the bad, more on the good. There's always going to be people out there that will hate on everything, so you kind of just have to move past it and continue.
There's a lot of judgment that goes into people that want to be influencers or social media models or anything that has to do on social media. If you want to do it, but do it right and do it with integrity, and don't just do it for the dime, because eventually that's going to fall short.
One thing is very certain, all models must be determined to work hard in order to accomplish their goals. So next time you hear someone saying modeling isn't a real job, take a second and just think about it twice. Anything in this world that requires planning, execution, and time is a job. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for tuning in and happy Thanksgiving. Have fun, eat a lot, but not too much though. And most importantly, stay safe. Can you believe we're halfway through November? Impressive feat over what? Does that make sense? Why am I like twisting November up? November. Very futuristic pair. Okay, now let's do that opening again as the second take. Disney's goal is to okay, sorry, my voice cracked a little bit. Thank you. No one has ever told me my voice is soothing. Hi everyone. Welcome to Kickback with Iliana Menendez. I didn't mess. Thank you. It was $7 on Shein. Just public relations. Let's start that one from the beginning of longhand. Hold on. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. That was horrible ending. Oh, I went off script. It wasn't awkward.